Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So obviously you can tell today's video is going to be a hair tutorial. Before I even begin, if you've never watched any of my previous videos before, I'm not that good when it comes to hair. I'm pretty basic, so don't expect anything major today. I do want to do more of like a fancy kind of hairstyle, like an event hairstyle. I'm gonna base it on the trend that is these kind of pearl and diamond hair slides. I see a lot of people wearing these at the moment. Well, I call them hair clips. I don't know why I actually just call them hair slides. But yeah, I really like the trend. I'm not sure if the trend really likes me or if it even suits me, but I'm gonna give it a try today. Obviously you can like include the accessories or take them out or use something different. And yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So before I begin styling my hair, I am gonna clip in my hair extensions because as you can tell, my own hair is still on the shorter side. It's not the length I want it to be at yet, so I still use my clip-ins. Even if my hair was at the length I want it to be at, I probably still would use clip-ins just for the extra volume and kind of like glam that they give. And if you've never watched my videos before, then you don't know that I always use my Foxy clip-in hair extensions. These I haven't even brushed yet. I literally just grabbed them out of my drawer. But I use the shade Latte Blonde, and these are the seamless clip-ins. So when they are in your hair, they actually lay flat against your scalp and they're not bulky. They're really undetectable when they're in. They're so comfortable to wear. I have the shade Latte Blonde, like I mentioned. However, I do have mine toned with purple shampoo to make them slightly more ashy to match my own hair. And I do have a video on how I tone them on my Instagram if you guys want to check it out. I'll leave my Instagram handle somewhere on the screen. So yeah, I'm going to clip these in. Well, I'm going to brush them and then clip them in first, and then I will curl my hair with these in because it just makes it look more seamless and like it's your own hair if you curl them together or style them together. Sorry if my voice is kind of annoying. I've been sick the last like week, and although I feel much better, you know, your voice just kind of hangs on to the sick sound for some reason. Anyway, so when it comes to clipping in my hair extensions, it's pretty simple, and I have done this in previous videos if you guys want to watch them as well. I just section it with my hands because I'm way too lazy to start getting tools out. Like I said, I'm not really great when it comes to hair, and I just grab a bobbin, throw it up like this, and keep a little section down and clip them in. I'll turn around when I'm clipping them in so you guys can see. So I usually begin with the 3 clip weft like this for the first section because it's usually a little bit thinner. Hopefully you guys will see all of this. So you can back comb your hair as well before you clip them in to make them more secure. I don't always really do that, and I never really have a problem. They usually just stay in my hair. My hair's quite thick though. So then after I clip in the first little piece, I take down my hair, section it about an inch or half an inch higher than what I just did, and then clip in the next piece and basically continue this throughout my whole head. So I'm taking another 3 clip weft again and doing the exact same thing. Like so. So I'm gonna speed up the rest of this because I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea now. So now that I'm at the kind of top section of my hair, I have a few of the wefts already clipped in. I do a 3 clip weft, 3 clip weft, and then 2 of the 4 clip wefts. And then I basically take the smaller pieces for the front of my hair here, just to make sure that there's no like disconnect. See the way you can see this piece here where my actual hair is, and then the rest. Obviously it's more apparent now that the extensions are curled my own hair straight, but you get what I'm saying. I clip these in just along here and it kind of helps to blend it. Just realised I'm probably going to be clipping this bit back, or worry about that when we get to it. So I have basically all of them clipped in bar these little pieces here, and because I'm thinking for my hair I'm going to do a side part today, so probably around here, I might actually clip both of these in on this side because obviously more of my hair is going to be in this side, so I need more of the extension to help blend. So usually if I have my hair in a center split, I'll do one on either side. And I'm pretty random, I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of just clip them wherever. And if they kind of show when it comes to the top part here, I can just clip them out and readjust them. Okay, so that is all of the extensions clipped in. You can see my own hair because it's straight, it's still a little bit obvious, but that will be more blended obviously when I style my hair. Oh, extensions just make you feel so much better. Like, you just look dressier when you have them in. And I would recommend, if you are wearing them for an event, to back comb your hair beforehand, just to be, you know, safe that they're not going to come out. Even though, like I said, I don't really back comb my own hair and I never have that problem. but just for peace of mind for yourself. So now that they're brushed, I'm gonna section my hair again before I start to curl it, just because it makes things so much easier and actually speeds things up. So kind of just go in between the extensions when I'm doing this now. So what I'm going to use to style my hair today is the GHD Oracle. You guys, if you watched one of my last videos, you would have seen me try this out, and I really do like it. It makes the curl last really long, like it holds for 2-3 days in your hair. Obviously not perfectly curled, it will kind of loosen out, but I just feel like it lasts really well and it's so easy to use. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out, because obviously I tell you all about it in that. Okay, so my camera stopped recording there all of a sudden. I'm not sure when it stopped. So I take about an inch section of hair and I start to style it with this. And when I'm curling, because I don't use hairspray ever in my hair, I just don't really like the texture, and my hair tends to hold the style pretty well because it is kind of thicker and drier. I don't mind if it's on the curlier side when I'm doing this. Usually I leave the ends of my hair out to kind of give it more of like a relaxed, casual vibe, but because I want my hair to be more glamorous today, you can see I'm curling the ends as well, because that is more of a kind of glam look in my opinion. Basically I just want something completely different than how I usually wear my hair, because I usually wear my hair quite like lived in and relaxed and stuff, so I wanted it to be more glam today. Why not? So I'm gonna do the exact same on this side, which I'll probably speed up or skip a bit because I'm sure you guys get the idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so that is all of the bottom section of my hair curled. As you can see, it is quite curly at the moment, but I am gonna let it dry. I am gonna let it cool down like this so the style holds better. So if you let the curls set and cool down, then you get longer out of them. So just a little tip. So I'm gonna just tie the section that I've already styled like this, so I don't get it confused with the rest of my hair when I take down this part, because it can get lost pretty quickly. And I'm just gonna section it again with my fingers. When I have the extensions clipped in, I kind of do like 3 to 4 sections when I'm styling it, just because I find it a little bit easier and quicker. Like I said, gonna continue doing the exact same thing. You can use a curling wand or just a regular kind of curlers if you want. Whatever you have at home is fine, and you'll get pretty much the same results. If you wanted to have more of a glam look, then leave the ends in like this. If you want it to be more relaxed, then leave the ends out and kind of leave them straight. Also, another tip, if you want a style to hold better in your hair for longer in your hair, pretty sure this works, I might just be making this up, but I find if I take smaller sections and have it kind of curlier from the beginning, it holds a lot better compared to taking really thick sections and kind of doing it too quickly. If you take your time and do it properly, obviously it's gonna last that little bit longer, so it's worth giving yourself an extra 10 or 15 minutes depending on how thick your own hair is. The thicker the sections you take, the less curly it's gonna be. The thinner the sections you take, the more curly it's gonna be. Okay, so I have about half of my hair curled so far. This is how it's looking. And again, I'm gonna let that cool down instead of rushing through it straight away, so it lasts a little bit longer, but I am just gonna tie it together so it doesn't mix with the unstyled hair. And taking down my hair again and sectioning it again. I know it's kind of repetitive, but just so you kind of see each step. So again, just halving it down the back and bringing it forward. Also, make sure you do brush your hair extensions through before styling them, because it's just gonna make your life a lot easier. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Again, I'm not gonna touch it, tying it back and then taking down the last and final section to style. Because I'm gonna keep this on a side part, I'm just gonna part it before I style it, which is probably obvious to most people, but just thought I'd mention it. Usually when I'm curling my hair, I kind of tend to do this side out and this side out, so basically opposites. However, for this look, because I want it to be more glam, I'm doing all the curls the same way, so you can see it's going in this way instead of out the way you usually have it. And it's little things like that that actually make a huge difference to the overall style. I also think it looks really nice if you are clipping up this side. If the curls are all going one direction, it kind of brings the style around here, the side that's not clipped. And then I'm just basically taking kind of random pieces here because there's a lot of hair and I'm getting kind of impatient and I just want it to be curled. Of course the last piece would play me like that. What is that? I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it. Okay, and we are finally finished. So because this is all still quite warm, I'm gonna let it set for a minute or two until it's like cool to the touch. Okay, so now that my hair feels a little bit cooler, I am gonna start running my fingers through it. You can use a wide tooth comb as well if you want, or if you wanted to, you could use a brush. Sometimes when you use a brush, you actually lose a lot of the curl. I'm just gonna give an example, like to the ends. it really brushes it out a lot. So unless I have a little piece like this that I kind of want it to be more fluffy, I'm going to avoid using the brush too much. But these curls give so much volume, like look at that. Crazy. Okay, so next is pretty easy and pretty simple. I'm just going to start clipping in the hair clips. Probably around here. Does that even look okay? I might try these ones instead, which are slightly smaller. Okay, so now that the hair like accessories are in, this is the finished look. I did change my t-shirt as well because the grey basic casual t-shirt was kind of ruining the whole vibe of the whole glam look. Even though this is not that dressy either, it's better than the grey t-shirt. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and although it is an easy hair tutorial, it does change up the whole look of your hair. It's not like my usual way of kind of curling it with the end straight and stuff like that. So it's those little subtle changes that actually make a big difference in the end, and it's easy for everyone. If I can do it, then most people can. Still not sure if I can pull off this whole kind of embellished clip hairpiece vibe, but I actually love how it looks, especially with gold jewellery. If you have like a statement earring on as well, it just looks really nice when your hair is off your face. So if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up because it really does help me out. And if you're not already, then subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up with my videos. And if you have any other video suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. And that is pretty much it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.